Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Ozone Skyblock Reborn server, hanging out here at my mystical agricultural area, and it's going gangbusters here. You can just see they're sprouting like crazy and getting harvested as fast as the harvester can harvest them, because I went to space. I went to Venus and I was able to get the calorite, which unlocked the dark matter. And with the dark matter, as soon as I had 2 extra pieces, I made this, the Harvest Goddess Band. And if we take a quick look at this little bad boy, saplings, flowers, 2 dark matter, and this iron band. All of that's super cheap. But when I have it here in my hotbar, everything goes like gangbusters. And it's much slower now that I take it off my hotbar. The little growth bursts that you get there, that's from my armor, which is nice. It's better than a lot of the other things that will increase the tick on this. But this band right here, oh, look at that thing go. Now, I was wondering, okay, because this is doing so much more work, these things are sprouting so much faster. My harvester is working almost 100%, because as soon as it can pass through, you can see it zipping through, it's harvesting, because there's something for it to harvesting. So it's doing a lot of work. So I thought, I wonder how much this is affecting the server. So I did a run with the overlay, and no, the server's hardly doing anything. There's me. You can see I'm the highest tick here right now, but there's the harvester and it's at 52, which is the second highest thing on here. Well, okay, ignoring me, but 52, that's the second highest. And it's working hard, but it's not doing huge amounts. If we come over to here, poor Frank, who's been very naughty, he's 54. So that's the highest thing on the map. And I've gone up and down and around and about and looking for stuff, and ignoring me. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, well, you are being obnoxious. I think what I may do is just break these and put them into the chest, because why are you ticking? I don't get it. I don't see why they're ticking. Anyway, so it's hardly doing any tick. Here, let's turn off that overlay because it's distracting. Better. But it's fantastic. That thing just goes like gangbusters. And I completed a bunch of the quests. Yeah, you can see me being close. It starts, the twinkles are there. I closed out some of the quests, and you can see I've got my repair talisman in my inventory instead of on the belt. And if we take a quick look, that's because I got this crystal heart. It got me a couple more hearts, and so now you see I've got 5 blue hearts. So that, a little bit more health. That's always very nice. Now, one of the things that I wanted to do, because I was looking at the stuff and saying, what am I missing? And the answer is I'm missing stuff down here power-wise. So I've got 2 project chests set up. This ran really well. I put a whole bunch of yellowite in there, and it's processed them into cyanite, which is exactly what I needed. Ignore that. I did some testing. And so the next thing to do to process this cyanite into the plutonium, I need this beastie. So let's grab you and you for right now. And I'm going to have it 2 blocks away, and I'm going to keep it the same kind of size as the other system. And I'm leaving that hole there. And then if I look here, if I grab my extreme book for the reactors, ignore you, going back. I want to do reprocessing. Here's the casing. Does that, no, I had to, okay, let's go all the way back to here. Reactor, turbine, reprocessing, how to build. There, 7x7. Well, no, it's a 3x3, 7 tall. And these little components can be in specific little spots. And I made a mistake at the beginning, but I am doing much better job here now. I think that was 7. Let's count this here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That was 1 too low. Anyway, so I'm generating the 7 tall 3x3. There we go. And Now let's take a look at what all we need to put. And I've got kind of in the order. You go away, you go away, you go away. I'll put you away for a little bit. So this right here is the reprocessing collector. And what's handy with this is if I've got my book in the main bar here, if I take it out, nothing there. But if I put it back in here, there's that little control button. I can just hold down the control and it opens up the dock into that specific thing. And it tells me I need one and only one, and it needs to be in the bottom face, not on the frame, not on the sides, not top, not, it's the bottom. That's what tripped me before. And it gave me a little message saying that that block was wrong because I had it as one of the regular, these casing blocks there. So that's what I did. Just letting you know. I'm going to grab these two. This is the reprocessing output. And hey, that connects right there. Isn't that handy? And this is going to be my controller. And I'll put that there. And then at the very tippity top, I'm going to put the waste injector. So here's where the cyanite would go in. And that certainly works out handy there. I'm going to grab this little item conduit because we'll put that doink right there, and that's going to insert, and the chest is going to go there. The next thing down here, I need the reprocessor fluid injector. And I'm going to put that right there, and a fluid doink right there. Let's set that for in instead of out. And then up here, power. And so that's the processing power. I'm going to do it 2 down from the very tippity top. And I'm going to put a little power here, set that for in. It works from the get-go. Oh, I need glass. And so I'm going to fill up everything else with glass. Just because I like being able to see what's going on. Because, yay, I can see what's going on. And there, it just came together. The glasses here, these blocks all became as one. This is blinking. This is telling me it's working. I'll turn it on. It needs power, which right now it's got none. So I'm going to put you, and there's my nitro cell, and that should now have power. Yep, it's filled up already. This will reprocess the cyanite. Yep, that's done. Break this. I'm going to put that right there. Set this up to extract always, and then I'm going to take this quartz slab stuff, and I think I am missing one. I am missing one. I forgot to come back and grab that when I needed it. Nobody will notice. I'm going to break this, and that little one right there in the middle. Nobody can see it. There it is. There. Nobody knows that one's missing. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so this way... Oh, I need another block here because that also is a solid block. Oh, nope. So that's always extracting. I don't need an insert. So there. Now it's not a solid block. I'm just spawn proofing this. So, if the slimes, which is over there, but if the slimes ever, whatever, I need to watch out for them. All right, this is the fluid injector. And, oh yes, I'm missing fluid. Let's go ahead and I'm going to grab 2 stacks of the cyanite. If we hit U on this and go to the reprocessor, water, 1 bucket of water plus 2 of these cyanites will give me a plutonium ingot. And that's what I'm going to produce right now. So let's stick that there. That's starting to shove the cyanite into the system. And I could do this manually. I did earlier, but when I was testing this, I'm missing water. So I'm going to go get some water. And that is up here at Home Sweet Home. I have a water sink here. Let's break that fluid tank. I'm not sure if I need that one, but I'm going to grab it anyway. And let's go back down, all the way down to here. And this fluid tank, I'm going to put down below, and it's already set to go in. And this one I need to turn on so it's always active. And at this point, yep, it's starting to drop the cyanide in. There you go, the nice shot. There's no water effects in there, which I think would be nice, but oh well. Anyway, it's dropping a pair of them at a time, and it's getting processed, and it's coming down out of here into here. Let's turn this on. So it's coming out of there into here, and I'm getting 2 of these cyanites for 1 of these plutonium. I it's good enough. Can I use these with mystical agriculture? Well, let's see. Can't I get these? R. It looks like there's no mystical agriculture option for this, so I have to do it this way. And there's no EMC on this, so that's the only way of getting that plutonium. There is mystical agriculture for the cyanite. There is also EMC on the cyanite, so I don't need to process anything through here anymore. In fact, yeah, it's off right now. And as you can see, it's empty. It's processed everything. Anyway, so this is gonna be producing these. Are they done? Oh, nope, it's still dropping a few. Oh, that's done. How much in here? Okay, about a half a stack, a little bit more than half a stack is in there. The plutonium is nice, but I sit there and look and say, what can I do here? I can reprocess the plutonium into ludicrite, which I have some needs for. I can make ludicrite blocks. I can make ludicrite ingots. Can't do that with the plutonium. I can sit there and, oh, hey, here's some ProjectE stuff. This is how I'm going to make the energy collector Mark 1, because it needs the ludicrite ingots here for that, plus some, an extreme furnace and all this. I made 4 of these before the recipe changed, but to increase this to Mark 2, I need the ludicrite and dark matter. Didn't have that before, and then more ludicrite and red matter, I can get the Mark 3, and so it's going to generate more EMC with light, which is what I want to do. However, that's just not going to happen right at the moment. It's all still dripping, dropping away. Looking back at making the ludicrite R for this, to make that, I need to reprocess the plutonium into it 2 to 1. Yay, loss. I need liquid cyanite. Well, for that, if I click this, I need the fluidizer. I need to sit there and process this from a solid with some power into liquid. Well, for that, I need this project chest over here. And I'm going to put it 2 blocks away and not place things in the wrong spot. And here, I'm going to do the same sort of thing. Let's grab this. This, if I look at the recipe, it says it needs to be a minimum of a 3x3, but it can be larger than that. And I decided to echo the other size. So this is going to be 7 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And so I'm just going to go ahead and set it up very similar. There. Oh, 1 too high. And a lot of glass in here because yay, fun having glass stuff in place. Because I'd much rather see what's going on than just kind of sit there and wait for stuff to happen. Notice I filled in that bottom block because there's nothing there that's necessary. I do need the fluidizer output port, so I'm going to grab that. Let's move you out of the way, you out of the way, and you out of the way. I don't think I needed that extra fluid port from upstairs. That's okay. I'm going to put this fluid port here and this here and this lever. I'm going to put that lever right there because I'm going to change this to only run when there's a redstone signal here. That way I can sit there and I can do water stuff into here and I can turn things on and off. In fact, I'm going to break you because I think this is done. Yeah, it's not processing anything anymore. And maybe if I break that and replace that. Oh, darn it, it still has water in there. Okay, I need to process 10 more of these so that I can, get the water out. I was hoping that would clear out. Oh, well. Anyway, so this, let's move the... No, I don't want you to... Oh, I think it is connected, but this is set to, yeah, never active. So it's not going to pump more in, which is exactly what I don't want to have happen. Oh, turn you back on. And so that's going to clear out the water for me. Cool, because I need to get cyanite in here. I'm going to put the controller here at the same level as that one so I can see it It matches a little bit, even though it's kind of a weird L shape here, but that's okay. Move you out of the way. Up here, I need power. And for that, I'm going to put it here and click it to there. And that should give me some power going in, which is good. And then I need a fluidizer solid injector. If I grab that, can that go any place? Let's see. Any face. That's okay. That solid one has to be on the top. This one I'm going to stick here for the same reasons. Just because it's up there, I'll do the same thing. Let's break this. All right. You're going to go there. We're going to set you to be insert, not extract. Here goes that block, and let's close off the top so it is non-spawnable. Always be protecting yourself. Let's set this to always extract. All right, and then glass. I think everything else is going to be glass. I'm trying to fly. There we go. Everything else is going to be glass in the right place there. You didn't notice that. And then we should have a completed fluidizer that will turn objects and bits and pieces and things into fluid. Yep, it just connected. And if I click you, I'm going to turn you on. Cool. I need cyanite. So now if I'm going to do 2 to 1, I'm going to take a stack of you. Let's check. Nope, you've got nothing there. If I'm going to do a stack of these guys, I need 32 of the cyanites. So let's put you up here. Doink. And that'll start feeding it in. And over here, I'm going to do 32 of the cyanites. And that will start producing cyanite fluid. Why are you going someplace? Where are you going? Oh, okay, there we go. It's slowly generating the cyanite fluids. So if I flip this switch, that should start it pouring into here. Yep, it's pouring in, and it'll start processing these. And if I count the numbers right, 32 of these will give me the 32 buckets I need. 64 because it's 2 to 1. That should give me a lot of the let's shift. This should give me the ludicrate that I'm looking for. And I'm just going to let that process for right now, because let's go upstairs and start working a little bit in here. ProjectE time. I want to make a iron band, and let's steal that lava bucket. And I want to make a second iron band. There we go. Because now I can make the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. Let's grab that band. And this over here is the Archangel's Smite. Now, if we take a look at these, I'll take this off, and I will take off my backup flight. There it is, my backup flight. And we'll put them into there. I no longer have flight, which is sad. I like flight. I like it a lot. However, I can grab this, and if I right click it, now, actually, let's drop down. So there was no, let's turn that off. If I just double click, this lets me fly. I think I have to keep it on the bar. Yep, that's exactly what I have to do. But this gives me another flight option, and this will consume EMC. You can see it's eating 64 EMC at a time, and it's a little bit faster than 1 EMC a second. But stored EMC, and then it refresh that again. And you may be saying, well, Grok, where are you getting that EMC? And that's a very good question. I'm getting it from here, my Klein Star Omega. And you can see the numbers just dropped as it grabs another 64, and it's full. It's full, well, minus the few bits of flight that I've done here. But I slowly crafted this. If we look at this, R, that needs the spheres, and that needs 4 of these spheres, and that needs 4 of these dry, and then 4 of the Zwei, and then 4 of the Eins, and those are made with this, which I had earlier. So I slowly built my way up, and then once I made one, it's got EMC, I was able to make the other 3, and then with that, I was hey, that's got EMC, and I was able to make the other 3, and then that's got EMC all the way up to the Omega, which also has EMC. And now that I've got, over a 12, 13 billion EMC, it was pretty easy to make that at that point. Anyway, so that's what's giving me that. And then the Archangel's Smite, that gives me the ability to shoot. Now I've got arrows, and as fast as I'm clicking, that works. And then right click, or this is the left click. I think that's 10 arrows at a time. That's a lot of arrows. So do I need these anymore? Nope. I've got myself a really good angel ring here. That's not an angel ring. That was an arrow ring. This I'm going to hold on to because this is another backup flight option. And featherfall. And no featherfall. I was just curious. I was wondering. I'm going to put that into here. Let's pull you out. I needed the flight ring, the angel ring, because when I was wearing my suits, the air suits, the space suits for going out to moon and whatnot, I needed a better set of flight options, and so that's why I needed the ring. All right, up here is where I had my processing set up. I've already upgraded my relay here to Mark III, which just needed a little bit of a little bit of obsidian. Well, here, I had made the one long time back. That's just obsidian block glass, no problem, because I already made these ones before this recipe. And so I wasn't locked behind the ludicrite ingot. So I had those, but I didn't have enough of the dark matter to upgrade. This one I did, and as soon as I got the dark matter, I upgraded that, and the red matter, I upgraded that. So it's as good as it can be. However, I took out the 4 of the light level bitters here. Let's grab you. And now that I've got the ludicrite, I can come over here and upgrade this to the tier 2. And they're done. Oh, I need more ludicrite. I thought I had sufficient, but no, I needed 16 and I only had like 10, something like that. Hey, look, there's some more ludicrite right there. It's almost like I prepared or something. All right, let's go back up. And let's do this last bit. Let's turn you into the Mark IIIs. Oh, what happened to my... oh, yes. Here's my red and everything else I need. They need to be crafted here, but that's okay. I got it. Shift. There we go. 2, 3, 4. All right. Now I've got that taken care of. Ludicrite, you can go into there. And let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and I also want 1 of you. All right. Let's see, what has this been doing? This has slowly been feeding it cobblestone, and that's not bad. However, these guys are going to be way faster. Let me click that there, and I want to set you here and drop you in. This has a lot more space now into it, and I think that's sucking it down. Yep, that just sucked down all the EMC that was in there. And this is a faster, but it's still fairly slow. However, that's going to process there. I'm going to put you and set you and stick you some gunpowder. And this will slowly process the gunpowder, which I get for the mob farm. And it's a way of just getting EMC, frankly, is all this really is. And I put that there, and then a bit of that. And I'll get some more. And every so often I come in here and I pull out all the Eternus fuel that it's produced. It needs more gunpowder. I'm getting pretty low here, but that's okay. I can just run more from the mob farm. Anyway, that works there. There was something else that I wanted to do. Let's grab this, and I wanted to grab water. I need 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I need some lava. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if I come over to here, and let's put the lava in first. This is making for me the vulcanite omelet. Amulet. This allows me to use EMC to generate lava. And likewise, I can do that to generate water, which is very cool. And the water one, it says, is free. Free. All right, bunch more buckets in my slot. I don't need you. Actually, don't need you. Or you. Oh, hey, more buckets. Yay, more buckets. I'm going to shove you away. But these, oh, no EMC. Oh, well, we'll just drop them into here because they can be used later. I did have over here, but I don't anymore, the alchemical, nope, this one, the alchemical chest, which I had made earlier, and then using this, I went ahead and crafted the my blue alchemical bag so that I can have portable access, portable storage, which is very cool. In fact, let me grab you and open that up and put away my fluid conduit because I don't need that anymore. Yay. What I do, though, want to do is take this alchemical chest and turn it into an energy condenser. And for that, I need these recipes. Red matter blocks, dark matter blocks here, a ton of stuff like that. Ice shards, which I looted some of those, but you can actually mine them elsewhere. Not Venus. Mars may have some of these ice shards. Definitely Glacio has these ice shards. But yeah, I got them elsewhere as loot. And then the catalysts, I've done those before. There's my alchemical chest. And hey, there it is right here. Energy condenser. Doing. The next thing I want to do is, this is the dragon stone. And then you go there, and then this 6 goes here. These are the ender star blocks. So just process the ender stars. No. There. That's easy to do. That's EMC. This is the flux star, which is gold and nether star and energy. So totally doable. Energy condenser, I'm going to take and put it down. This has inventory spots here. You can program it for whatever you want. And as you feed it other things, it will generate the item you programmed. So, for example, let's say I want, let's go in here. Netherite. I want to sit there and generate a netherite ingot. And let's grab some bricks. And I want to grab something that's super cheap. Iron nuggets. There we go. So if I come into here, I can program it. I want that. And then as I put in these things, it's taking the EMC from this, and I need to generate a whole lot. I need to generate 50,000 EMC. And once I feed it enough of that stuff, it will turn this into a netherite ingot and spit it into here, which is cool and all that, but I don't really need that. What's the 28? Okay, I need a little bit more. There we go, 28. Oh, darn it. I lost my iron ingot, or my nugget. All right, let's come back here. And this is where I'm being very particular because I actually want out my EMC. Do I really need, that 28, EMC from there? No. Am I being, very silly for that? Yes, I am. Let's put that down. That gives me the Mark II. So now if we put that in, now it's got 2 slots, one for input, and this is the output. So here, I'm going to put the iron nugget in and drop in a stack of these. And you can see it's generated for me a few of these iron nuggets. There we go. So I could just, spit the stuff in, and as fast as I put in the items, it'll convert it into whatever I told it there. So in this case, netherite ingot's pretty good. Here, let me steal that. I think one of the things that would probably be nicer is a nether star. We look at that. Yeah, that's almost double the netherite ingot. So I might do that instead. And up here, I really don't need this cobble gen going into here anymore because we've got so much going on with the gunpowder. However, I could feed a cobble gen into here, and it will generate for me EMC, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm not really going to set that up right now. This would need to get rearranged. I can, I'm drawing a blank. Do I put this energy condenser right here in the middle, or do I need a relay around it? I'm thinking I'll have to find this again. I think I need a relay next to this chest, which then would have the collectors around the relay around the chest, but there's only so much space you can put down. It makes a power flower. So I'm gonna have to obviously make a bunch more of these relays and a whole bunch more of these collectors, which means a bunch more of the fuel down below, but I need a spot to put it, and this really doesn't work well. So I need to figure out another place, and then all of this can just generate for me EMC, which is not bad. That'll work. All right, so there we go. I pushed to get to Venus so that I could get the dark matter, so I could get the red matter, so that I could unlock more of the ProjectE stuff. And there's still a ton more that I wanted to do, but I got for me right here the energy condenser collector. Yes, that thing. I wanted that. I wanted to get the other bits upgraded. I definitely wanted the water and lava sigils and the rings and a bunch of that really good stuff. And then there's armor and other stuff. We'll play with that later. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing on the FTOG, Ozone Skyblock Reborn server, and getting a little bit of ProjectE and Extreme Reactors going, and having a blast. And thanks for watching. Bye.